Hello, my foodie friends. It's me, your friendly neighborhood kitch witch, Tara. Welcome to Recipes for the Cooking Impaired. For the Cooking Impaired. Yes, that was a yawn. You have no idea how late it is right now. It's very late. I should be fast asleep, but you know what? I'm not. Do you know why? Because I'm here to make something delicious with my foodie friends out there. Before I tell you what this wonderful main dish is, hit that like button down below if you're enjoying this video. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like more foodie friend cooking impaired goodies. And feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any suggestions, questions, concerns, numbers for the lottery, any of the above. And let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make something called pizza buns. That is right, pizza buns, because sometimes small is fun. It can be an appetizer, it can be a main dish. My camera lady decided to share that with me because some people just want a little pizza to munch, not necessarily to make it a whole part of a meal. Oh, so sorry. A whole part of a meal. So, however you want to do it, or you can bring it as a goodie to a party or something. Easy, super easy. My friend's mom said that this would be perfect on the days that the kids, her grandkids, have like appointments and things and they get home late. They could have them put on whatever kind they want, pop it in the microwave. It's something easy that she doesn't have to worry about. All she has to do is like make sure things are cut up so they can just go. I thought that is awesome. So let me show you how to make it. All right, so you need 1 pound of ground beef, 1 egg. You're going to use the whole egg. 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and this is dry, crumbly kind, not the kind you use for stuffing. 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, a dash of pepper, half of a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. So 3 ounces of tomato paste. Then you're going to use half a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, a half a tablespoon of onion flakes, half a teaspoon, there it is, of sugar or substitute. Now you might be asking, oh, why are you using sugar? Because you're using tomato paste. Tomato has got a lot of acid. The sugar helps cut some of the acidity. That is why we put a bit of the sugar in there. You can still use the substitute, it'll still have the same effect. Half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 can, or 4 ounces, can to be specific, of mushroom pieces. You're going to drain those. You don't want them to be sloppy wet. You want to drain them as best you can, so they don't make your pizza buns sloppy wet. 2.5 hamburger buns, split and toasted. You are going to toast them before you put the hamburgers on there at the end. So you toast them ahead. Doesn't matter if they're warm or cold once they've been toasted, because we're putting the hot meat that's been cooked already on it. And may I throw out there, this recipe, you're not cooking on the stove. You are cooking in the microwave. Isn't that amazing? So this recipe is somewhat kid-friendly. If everything's already pre-cut, a kid that you feel comfortable using the microwave could make this recipe. Isn't that amazing? All right, we're almost done. 1 cup of cut black olives and half a cup of diced green peppers. Now, if your family and or yourself and or whoever you're making this for doesn't like black olives, doesn't like green peppers, doesn't like mushrooms, you can leave any of these out. It will not ruin the recipe. However, we're going to cook it with the goodies, so you'll get to see how it works. Now for my metric fans, I have you covered. La 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 la. Don't laugh at me, camera lady. La la la. Ah, lo, 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 lo. You're done. I will work on my elevator, non-elevator music and just try to improve. I will do that because I love you. I love your faces. Oh, okay, enough with emotional stuff. Let's go start cooking. All right, my foodie friends, we're now ready to start making our pizza buns. Yes, this is a very unusual idea and fun take on pizza. So we're going to be putting it on little hamburger buns. And the pizza portion is actually going to be a beef patty with pizza fixins. Super fun, super fast, and it's cooked in the microwave, oddly enough. So first off, we are going to take our hamburger that's been thawed and put it into the bowl. We have nice, clean, wonderful, clean paws. I just want to say thank you again to my helpful hands for being the fingers in this video. Thank you so much. And then we're going to be combining some items. This sometimes is easiest to do with raw fingers. If you feel awkward doing that, you can mix it with like a wooden spoon. Either way is fine. So next is going to be our 1 egg. Okay, and then we're going to be doing 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, and this is a dry kind. I recommend it to be the bread crumbly crumbles, not so much the kind you use for stuffing. So breadcrumbs like you would use if you were like covering it for fried chicken or something. Alrighty, wonderful, wonderful, thank you. And then we're going to do the pepper, just a dash of pepper. All right, so now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. And then that's it. Then we just mix them until it's fully squished together. This is going to be the mixture that we need for our patties. I'm just kind of mix it and squish it all up. I know it feels really gooey and really gross, but by mixing it this way, you know for sure everything's mixed well, and it's going to be an amazing meat mixture for your patties, for your pizza patties, your pizza buns. I will warn you, there is a very good chance that your family, your friends, nieces, nephews, kids, whomever, are going to request this if they try it once. Just a heads up, it could become addictive. All right, so now it's all mixed up. We're going to make 5 patties that are going to be going on our meat. We're just going to kind of set them off to the side here and just kind of make sure that they're big enough to fit whatever size of bun you're used. So you can go to the store and you can find bigger buns, and if you want the larger pizza buns, do it that way. That is fine. Perfect. So we'll put that off to the side and then we'll finish making. All right, so now you're going to kind of mold them together so that they're a nice little flat patty. And then to kind of make it easier to keep all of the ingredients on, try to put a little divot in the middle, so it's kind of like there's an edge around the outside, so that all your ingredients have a place to kind of dwell when we're cooking them. It'll keep it from rolling off the side when it's cooking. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to set that off to the side because we need to mix our ingredients for the pizza sauce. All right, so now for the pizza sauce, we're going to put in our tomato paste. All right, and half a teaspoon of sugar. This kind of helps cut some of the acidity from the tomato paste. The onion flakes are next. That's all right. And then our Italian seasoning. And then now we're ready to just mix it all in evenly. This is going to be our tomato sauce. Now, if you decide to use more of the buns, you know, maybe you're making it for a bigger family or for a potluck or a friend's activity, or you just want to have something you can munch on here and there whenever, then all you're going to do is just double up your recipe. Okay, looks great. All right, so we can go ahead and move the meat over, and we are ready now to put a little bit on each one. Yeah, about that much. I wouldn't put any more than that though, just so it fits on the inside, and then we're going to be putting in all of the rest of our ingredients on top. Okay. Yeah, kind of spread it out just a little bit. Beautiful. All right, so the next part would be adding our fixins. We start with like our green peppers and olives and tomatoes in any certain order, just, you know, a little bit on of each. And then we're going to put the cheese on last. I know they like to kind of fall off. You can press them down a little bit. It's okay. Kind of like with regular pizzas, the toppings just have a tendency to slide right off. But that's why we're doing the cheese last. It kind of helps hold everything in place. And feel free to kind of change things up a little bit. Say your family really likes anchovies. Put anchovies on it if you want. I think that's a little unusual because it's hamburger, but hey, to each their own. Yes, and then just maybe like one or two of the mushrooms on each. There we go. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and open our mozzarella. And we're going to put a little sprinkle on top. Mainly wanting to keep it on the meat, and hopefully keeping all of our toppings on the patty as well. Now, if you're somebody that prefers cheddar instead of mozzarella, that's fine. Or say you like Asiago or something more, you know, exotic. You know, feel free to play around with the cheese a little bit. Okay, and once it's topped and ready to go, then we're going to put it in the microwave for 8.5 minutes. Okay, and you're going to make sure that it's cooked well through. The recipe says 7.5 to 8.5. I'd recommend, especially with it being meat, err on caution. Cook it the full 8.5. All right, so I'll show you guys when it's done. All right, as you can see, when you cook it onto a plate, the greasiness gets everywhere. That is all right, because we are going to lift these little patties off the plate, and we're going to put them each on a burger. And as you can see, most of the cheese kind of went onto the plate and didn't really stay on our burger, which is fine, because the other option you have, and what I'd actually recommend, is at the end putting a little more cheese on there and then maybe heating it for a whole 30 seconds. What this also does is it will make it so that your burger and your bun become best buddies. They stick together. So just make sure that most of the cheese is on top and you're good to go. So just a few seconds and it's all set. At this point, friends, I'm going to stop here. We're going to heat these and we're going to eat some of them. Yum! Until next time, bye!